Hey friends, let's talk about this Keystone species campaign poster project. You're going to research a Keystone species, I'll talk about what it is in a second, and you're going to make a campaign poster, a persuasive campaign poster, like a presidential poster, trying to persuade me and your classmates that your species is the most important Keystone species of them all. I do this every year. The timing's a little off this year, so it's actually happening after the election, although technically the election is still going on. Either way, this is a test grade. It's due a week from the day you get it assigned. So it's going to be pretty much all outside of class, but you have the weekend and all the week to pick away at it. So it's for an exam grade. You're going to choose from one of these species, but it doesn't have to be one of these. These have already been vetted by me. So I 10 out of 10 recommend these. But if you have your heart set on another one, this happens every year where students find like another keystone species. I'm like, dope, do it, make it happen. Humans are not a keystone species. So let me stop you right there. Um, and follow this criteria. So let's talk about real quick what a keystone species is. They are large in impact, even though they're small in numbers. So you watched a video about the gray wolves of Yellowstone National Park, and if I remove them from an ecosystem, the ecosystem kind of collapses. Um, and so they're large compared to the prevalence in the habitats. They maintain the habitat and they impact the biodiversity of the entire ecosystem. They increase the biodiversity of the ecosystem. How do they do this? Well, let me go full screen here. Some of them enhance habitats, like the beavers, they and mangrove forests. They kind of make miniature habitats available for other species. Some regulate animal populations. That's what the wolves do. They killed the elk, and the elk um, ate up all the willows, and so that's what the wolves do. But that's also what sea stars and sea otters do. Pollination. Bees are a classic example of pollinators, keystone species. But some bats are also a keystone species. I don't know what removes genetic weakness is, so I'm going to take that out of there. Recycles nutrients and waste. Salmon are like the red blood cells of the Pacific Northwest. They come in from the ocean, and as the grizzly bears eat them and then poop them out up the mountainside, they're actually like putting Pacific Ocean nutrients into the soil of the forest. Kind of crazy. I love me some salmon. So that's what you're going to that's what a keystone species is. You'll make your poster. How do you know you're doing a good job? Because you're doing the scoring guide. Follow the scoring guide. What is the name of it? What's the scientific name? If it's not in italics, you're not going to get full points. Make it political. Have fun with this. Come up with a political slogan, make it political in format. So if you use the postermywall.com, if you use this website, you don't have to use this website. Definitely don't have to spend any money on it. I'm not going to take out points for a watermark. So don't worry about that. If you use this, it's automatically counts as political in format. If you just say like vote for, it's political. Um, then tell me, describe it. How does it impact biodiversity? How does it increase biodiversity? Please don't lose points in there. Is it a primary consumer? Is it a producer? Where does it live? In the temperate rainforest? In the taiga? Use those biomes terms, and then tell me like, where can I find this guy? I can find it in Florida. I can find it in Nepal. Follow these, and you should know what you get on this project before I do. And that's how you can do your campaign poster for your keystone species. I hope you have fun with it. Just because it's pretty doesn't mean you're getting points. This one girl a couple years ago, she made a painting and it was gorgeous of this red mangrove, but it didn't have a political format. There was no slogan. She lost 10 points there, 10 points there. The best it could have gotten was an 80. She didn't do other stuff too. It was gorgeous, but she didn't get points. Get your points and have fun with this and make your Keystone Species campaign poster. Bye. Boop.